him being fluffy anymore, even though he wasn't. Do you know that porcupines are not fluffy? Yeah. Boys and girls climbing on the train. That's probably not a very safe place to climb, but they're doing it anyway. Okay, here it comes. First come the big black engine, puffing and chuffing. Then came the boxcars. Oh, what all they got in them. There, they've got a lot of hay with the pitchfork. And there's a couple of women in a car. And there is
What's the name of the book?
5 times stayed awake. Oops, I lost my place, didn't I? Lost our place. There they go. There's a school bus. Did you ride a school bus when you went to school?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Did you like that?
Yes.
I think I'm not the only one asleep. Then the flat cars. They're the ones we see down by the railroad, where they're got carrying stuff from one place to another. See, they've got lumber. What do you think that is? I don't know what that is. Do you?
Train.
Yeah, but what's this up here on top?
What do you think it is, Ben?
Yeah, but the little red, what is that? That's a cow. Stay off the track, cow.
The cow.
The cow?
Then the flat cars. Sometimes they were switched around in different ways. But the little red caboose always came last. Sorry.
That's okay.
Boys and girls waved at the big black engine. See, look how they're waving a flag. And there, that little one's standing up in there. That's dangerous. And there, they're waving. Let's see what he's waving at, like a cowboy hat. What's she waving? Oh, she's a pretty dancer. So there's somebody's waving, and there's kids. Right from the school, they must have been. They got off the school bus. Oh, let's listen to the box cars and the oil cars and the coal cars and the flat cars go clickety-clack, clickety-clack.
Can you say that, Ben?
That's the way they go.
Can you say clickety-clack?
Mm-hmm. There's a school bus, another one. Yes. You're getting into it.
Let's get into the story.
Mm-hmm. But by the time the little red caboose come along, the boys and girls were turning away because the little red caboose always came last. Oh, smoke, said the little red caboose. I wish I were a flat car or a coal car or an oil car or a box car so boys and girls would wave at me. How I wish I were a big black engine puffing and chuffing away on the front of the train. But I'm so glad.
I'm just a little...
Nobody cares for me.
Nobody cares for me.
Yeah. One day the train started up a mountain. Up went the big black engine. Up went the boxcars. Up went the oil cars. Up went the coal cars. Up went the flat cars. Up went the Little Red Caboose. I'll bet it's gonna be last to go right into that hillside, to a tunnel. Hang on, little caboose, called the flat car. This is a long, tall mountain, and you're the last car on the train. Don't I know it, sighed the Little Red Caboose. Poor me.
Oh. Coming too far.
Turn Kermit so he can see it, Ben.
The train went slower and slower and slower, and it was hardly moving. It looked as if that train could not get up the mountain. This is a real old grandma story. Hang on tight, little caboose, called the flat car. This is a long, tall mountain, and you're the last car on the train. Don't I know it, sighed the Little Red Caboose. Poor me. The train went slower and slower and slower. Then it was hardly moving. It looked as if that train could not get up the mountain. Look out, little caboose.
Wake up, Ben.
Car. The train is starting to slip back the long, tall mountain. Not if I can help it, said the Little Red Caboose. And he slammed on his brakes and he held tight to a tiny harbor.
He held tight to the tracks.
He slammed on his brakes and he held tight to the tracks. And he kept that train from sliding down the mountain. He was a real hero, wasn't he? Then bump, the Little Red Goose felt something pushing from behind. It was two big black engines. They pushed the train up to the top of the mountain. We couldn't have done it, said the big black engine, if it had not been for the Little Red Caboose. Everyone cheered, and the Little Red Caboose nearly burst with pride. And Chicken
Children.
So, I see go the caboose.
That's the funniest thing of all. You guys keep falling asleep. Ben falls asleep and Grandma falls asleep. Does Kermit fall asleep?
It's an exciting story.
Okay, read the last page.
Okay, here we go. We're getting to the last page, I think. Thought we already said. But they say they're biggest waves for the Little Red Caboose because the Little Red Caboose saved the train. That's a happy
Yay!
story. Yes, that is a happy story.
And you're both awake now.
Yeah.
Yay! Thank you, Grandma. Right, Ben? Did you like that story?
Lilac and the Allura